Hi all, right, welcome back. Combat Commander, playing James Watton's solo digital bot. Um, Playing Scenario 1, Fat Flipkey. This is my part 9. So we must be getting near the end. There was 9 parts to the first playthrough of the physical stuff. So, well, we almost had an end of game. Well, we had the sudden death roll anyway. But the Russians are going to have to do something if they're going to win this. And I'm playing as the Russians. The bot's taking care of the Germans. So I did mention, there's been a few errors. I want to say that one of the possible major errors, though, was me cheating for myself. So that maybe tells you something. Right, okay. Didn't think I was going to get back tonight, so I'm not sure if I'm going to get a whole part in here or not, but we'll get started. Oh, yeah, I did get confirmation back from James that, I was right with the thinking of the concealment being the total fire, so that if you happen to roll and don't get concealment on the first defense roll in the unit, and do get on the second, then you still treat it as, you know, I think I was thinking about it right. Although it comes up differently on but it would be a lot more work for him to fit that in. Like I say, there'd have to be a question coming up asking how many units were in the hex, and then it'd have to base it on that before you find out if there was concealment. I dare say it could be built. It could be probably built in, but I'll let him decide if he feels that's necessary or not. I think it's quite easy to deal with though. You just roll for all the units in the hex. If a concealment comes up on one of them, then you just look over your maths again and make sure you adjust it, because it just does adjust the firepower, not the actual defense of the unit that you're rolling for. But anyway, okay, right. I want to push on and try and get this part, get a part in. So it is about to go. So reveal next order. Move. They're still looking for a recover actually. Oh. Well, move's an interesting possibility for them, I suppose. I mean, not down here. I think things should just stay as they are. But here, now that Russian unit that came across got eliminated. But I mean, my initial thoughts when we got up here and nothing was left was to dash for the finish line, if you like. What's their movement? The movement would be 5. Oh, they could grab the road as well and avoid going through the fence. So 1 is that making it shorter though? 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So it's not really. Well, it is because you're crossing this fence, Grant. It's going to cost you 2 to move in there. It costs you 1 to move in there, and then you gain an extra 1. Can we not cut back across? Does that work? So 1. So remember, he's starting with 5 movement. This is assuming the captain stays with him, obviously. So starts with 5 movement, moves in there for 1, and then gains a movement point, giving them 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. They can go off the map. That would gain 1, 2, 3, 4 victory points. So even if we decide to break off one of the Russian units, come across to get this, which by the way is going to take, I don't know, probably. I do have 2 move cards in my hand. It's going to take probably 3 cards, I think. 3 move cards. Unless we take chances. Like going down 1. Maybe gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2. It just shows you the 2 move cards could get him to reach there. But if he does that, he's then taking the firepower away from this, and this is where they've got... Well, I think this is where they've got the best chance of still maybe succeeding. Because there's 1, 2, 3 units there. 1, 2, 3, no. Just looking at the casualty track, they need 5. They've got 1 there, so 1, 2, 3. They're still not getting surrender. Yeah, that's a tough one. And the fact that the time trigger, there's been 2 time triggers recently, 1 for each side, which probably means is, well, I have said that you can still roll a double 6. You can still draw a double 6, but it could mean that these 2 units sit up on the track here for a bit. But they're going to gain 4 more points, up to 20, and if that guy comes across there, okay, they drop back down to 16. So there's not any loss. So why not just do that? Yeah, and it's going to take, I think we do. So we're going to move these. So he's going to activate them. He's going to activate that, and they're both going to move together. He's got 4 movement points plus 1, which is 5. But as soon as they move on that road, he's going to have 6, and he'll have 7 actually. But they've got to end up in the same hex. So 1. And then he gains 1. So he starts with 5. So that's 1. He's got 4 left, but he gains 1. So he's got 5 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then off. And he's up there on the turn track, and we're doing the same with that. And it's going on to turn track, the time track number 8. That control is still going to be German. So they're up on the time track. We've exited 2 units off the map, so yeah, the Russians are going to have to make a move. I mean, the one possibility of them winning is if they gain all objectives, I suppose. Which maybe, they've got a bit of work to do that. Mind you, Grant. See, the thing is, they really need an advance card. If they had an advance card, they could start getting a bit... Right, I'm going to go with this. And they gain 4 more points. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're up to 20 points. Yeah, that's the one thing that we'll need to watch because of that objective there. Objective V for Victor. If they have all the objectives and then there's a sudden death roll, they automatically win. I don't think you do the roll. I think it's just if there's a sudden death roll and they've got all the objectives, it's an automatic win. But, right, they've only got 1 objective at the moment, so, and there's 5 in total, so they need to have somebody come across here. Okay, this is open. This is open, I suppose. And then these 2 are occupied. So, yeah, maybe... Yeah, starting to wonder if I should maybe backtrack that because of that thought. Because the Germans don't really need an R4 victory points. Shouldn't they just sit on the 16 that they've got? Rather than give... I mean, I can't see the Russians being able to take all objectives, but it's something for them to think. It's possibly the only way for them to think about winning the game when it stretches out to 20 victory points. I mean, okay, I know I've got 2 move orders in my hand. The Germans don't know that, but I don't see that being that relevant. I might rewind that then. Yeah, I think I will. I think I'm going to bring that back and change my mind on that one. Whether I'm just being a little bit too feared. And remember that the Germans are the AI, they're not meant to be who I'm playing, but and we'll take the 4 points back again, back down to 16. Well, that does mean that the move orders is going to be left. I was looking for them to defeat. Hold on. Yeah, hold on, Grant. I'm counting this as 4 victory points to be eliminated. That's not true. That is going to be 8 victory points. That's different. 8, 12, 16, and they're sitting at 16. So there you go. I was counting this as 4, 8, 12, thinking that the Germans are sitting at 16. So if they get 12 back, the Germans are still winning by 4. So, and then that doesn't give them surrender either. They need 1 more unit. So it means that they do have to come across here. It might be that they do actually need to try and think about bringing somebody else across, and even if it's just going into melee and hoping for the best. I mean, the Germans have won every melee up to now, but that's not to say that couldn't step in and get lucky, you know. And, well, you never know, maybe I have an ambush. Right, I don't think they are going to move, and I think they're just going to skip that order. Yes, I think so. I think that's more sensible. They don't need to be gaining more points, especially when there's an objective that says you can win by doing something. So I'm doubtful that the Russians could pull that off, but why risk it, I think, you know. So I'm going to skip that order, and then we're going to reveal the next order, which is fire. So no what was it? Recover, yeah, for them. So it's going to be this shot again with this unit. 5 reduced down to 4 attack in there. So it's only got a strength of 4. That's the best option, really. It's not great, but something to do. So 4, and we draw dice, and we get a poor 4. So 8. He has to defend himself though, but he's already sitting at 8 plus 2 is 10. We draw a card, which is an event. So he's okay, but the event, these are always a bit interesting. Interdiction. Suppress 1 unit in a hex with less than 1 cover. Don't think there's anybody. And by the way, that's not a May, so these are in 3 cover. These are in 3 cover. That's in 3 cover. 2, 2, 2. This one's in a 1 cover, which isn't less than 1. So yeah, that's right. So nothing doing with the event, nothing doing with the fire attack, the fire order, and we'll reveal next order, which should be I'm finished. That is indeed. Right, so 2 moves. We've got moves and recover. So as we've just worked out, but still working on these 2 gets me down. I mean, if I eliminate all 3 of them, that's 16 points, taking me down to 0. Now, if it's a tie, the initiative card comes into it. It's sitting with the Germans right now, so. But I think we just. I don't know. Well, problem is, you have no fire cards in your hand, Grant. You're going to have to discard here, so. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with the plan. I don't know if it maybe a bit boring, but just going to stick with the plan. So I'm going to discard the 2 routes and 1 of the move orders, and draw some fire cards. Hopefully, it was a freshly shuffled deck, so we draw back up. There's 1 with an ambush on it. There's 2. Right, having the ambush on that, and we've still got a move card. Tower request, not any good. So there's temptation to possibly think about moving up, and you still need that advance card, but at least you could put things in motion. I don't think it's worth it for like thinking to myself, I'll move down here in the hope that I then draw an advance. I mean, if we had an advance card in our hand, then maybe, yes. but we don't. And you could be sitting in this hex for long enough getting shot out in the open, eh? So, okay, but that was their turn. Our turn, sorry. Okay, reveal next order for the bot. Move, but first assault fire. Right, they can't assault fire. And they don't want to move. Well, we didn't move the last time, so yeah, I'm just going to stick with it. We're just going to skip that. Fire. Right, well, I won't come across it. It's exactly the same fire. There's the rifle squad that's got 5. It's going to be reduced to 4, attacking the same unit in the woods. So it's a 4, and we'll draw 4. I think that's what we drew the last time. So, yet again, this guy's going to defend himself. He's sitting at 10. He needs to beat 8. So he's beat it already, but we need to draw. Maybe a trigger. This is not, but he's fine. And that should be that for the bot. Can't find the recover. Reveal next order. He's finished. Right, so fire actions again. Well, this is an opportunity because the squad is broken. So I'm going to use the fire that's got the concealment on it. We're going to fire. Same story. What is it? Not crossfire, is it? Sustain fire, right? We don't have a sustain fire, so we're not getting that. Oh, excuse me. So 6 plus 2 is 8, 9, 10, 11. And the card, the dice is a 6. Not the best. 11 and 6 is 17. So 17. So both of these are 12 as usual. So yeah, still needs a 6 to get out of this. So we're going to draw for the squad. And this time, okay, it's confirmed that we're going to roll for both of these, and if we do get concealment on the second one, it's going to apply to the whole combat. So, defense roll, innit? Sitting at 12, needs to beat a 17. Oh, he's getting the concealment to start with. So 8. So that's going to drop. So we get the concealment, dropping that down by 3, because they're in a 3 defense. 17 down to 14. And then we're sitting with 12, so yeah, that makes it better for the... So it was an 8 for him, so he's fine. And then the leader is on a 12, needs to beat a 14 as well. And he gets an 8, so he's fine. That comes away. Just going to keep the camera down there because I'm much wondering if we are doing any more. That was a fire action. Well, oh no, I can't. I've activated all the units to fire, so I can't break one of them away. Yeah, so I'm going to draw back up to 5, which is just 1 card, and we get an advance. Ooh, we've got a move, an advance, and an ambush in our hand. Is this the time? Okay, well, it is the bot's turn first. So reveal next order. He gets an advance. Again, it's not really any good to him. Needs a recover. Yeah, I'm going to just get that. Next order. Alright, he's got the recover this time. He's going to have to roll on it, but I think it's pretty good odds because he's sitting in the buildings. So there's no suppressed, no other units broken. It's just this unit squad that's broken. So 7 plus 2 is 9, plus 3 is 12. Yeah, he can't fail at this, can he? Well, actually, he can. Yeah, if he drew a 12. So he's going to draw dice and not make it a 12. There's a 5. That's good enough. So he recovers, rallies up. So that was good, because I think the Russians are thinking about maybe making a move now. That should be them done. It is. So we've got a move card, an advance card, and a fire with an ambush. But remember, if we step out here into the open and they get a op fire, I mean, the other choice is we move across this way with this to try and melee in this hex here, which isn't a terrible thought, because this is worth 4 points. Remember, they're all getting doubled for being eliminated. 4, 8, and that's worth 4 as well. So if it's just that one unit that can sneak across there and do all that, bear in mind he's still got to, or it means we're going to have to keep hold of that fire card and that advance card and find another move card, at least one move card. I mean, it looks like I might be having to take chances coming down with him. But I suppose the other thing to think about is, problem is that, see, this is not a hex that I can move into. Well, hold on, Grant. You're only going to put, what was it you put in last time? You're going to put in 2 squads and a leader. And in actual fact, I'm not so sure the leader... Well, the leader does give a boost though, doesn't it? As soon as I move out into the open though. If I activate everybody to move, I think they've all got to actually make a move, haven't they? What I was thinking was... nah. The thing is, every movement point you spend, there's a chance of op fire. So one, two. Let's look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's us on the trail, and that's 2 checks for op fire. But at least I'm staying in the woods. Then I'd need another move card, which I don't have, to go 1. See, and then we're going to walk up here with the possibility of fire as well, unless I do what I done the last time. Well, right, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, there you go. That would get you there. Then with the advance. I mean, I still need another move card, but I only need 1. I was starting to think I might need 2 move cards, and I'm thinking, well, that's going to take too long. So I think I might give this a go. I mean, right, the advantage of having what is it? An ambush is we can break this unit before the melee starts. So that knocks it down to 2. It means that he's going to get a +1 from that as well. So they're going to have a strength of 3, 4 to my 5. So it's hardly knocking it out the park, is it? And plus, they might have an ambush themselves, and then we're looking silly. And yeah, I mean, another thought there, why not move 2 of the squads and move 2 of them adjacent? But that's going to take another move card. Well, at least another move card. And the thing is, once we move away from that, the leader, we're going to have to activate them individually. You know, unless you've got a leader, when you play a move card, you know, you play it on him to activate them. But if he's not there, then I would have a move card to activate him, and then a move card to activate him. So I need more than 1 move card. Yeah, I wonder if it's worth it all or not. But why not though? Because we're only taking 1 firepower away from that by doing that. Yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. So we're going to play this move. Well, I'm only just activating him. So I'm going to play the move, and then I'm going to move 1, 2. I've still got 2 movement left, but the bot's going to check for alt fire. Which he can do. Yeah. This is, well, just as well this is recovered, because it wouldn't have been able to do it before, actually. So remember, we've checked for alt fire, I think, twice in the game, and both have triggered that. I want to believe, I can't remember exactly, but I want to believe maybe we tried for it once more and it didn't, but I might be wrong with that. Certainly the first one I clicked on it triggered it. So it's more than 2 hexes away. Well, it's 2 plus hexes away. So we're going to click that. So range 2 plus, here we go. Okay, well, it didn't trigger that time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the unit back now down into the trail, spending its last 2 movement points. And I'm just going to keep the camera there because we're then going to have to try again. And it's range 2 plus again. And nothing. Right, okay, that seemed to go a bit smoother then. More like the physical game now. Okay, so that's that guy now down on the trail. And the next few movement points, well, 1, 2, it's not until he goes to there he's going to possibly face another possible fire. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is just one to move through the orchard, doesn't it? And then orchard 1, yes. Yeah. And actually the good thing about it is, in this hex, if they do fire, this has got a hindrance of 2 for firing through the orchard, so that'll be slightly better for us. However, I could then, my final move is going to be there, and they could still fire again there without that hindrance. And then I'm sitting with the advance. But that does mean that I really need to, I feel like I need to now keep hold of these 2 cards. I certainly need to keep hold of, yeah, no, you need to keep hold of them both. Don't you? Alright, sorry, it's glary there. That's the lights above, isn't it? Yeah, it's a bit darker now, it's getting dark, so I had to put them on. But again, no, this is maybe kind of blurry, but no, it's not. Well, I could, yeah, if I drag it down there, but the tripod's now hanging off the edge of the table, so you don't need to see what's down the bottom anyway, like I've said. So yeah, I mean, I could right now, I could play that fire card and have a fire action on these as well, because they weren't activated. But that's a 1 with ambush, and I do think I'm going to have to keep hold of that. So let's just do no more and draw back up to 5. It's a bit risky there, so we're kind of really looking for a fire card. Recover, right. I think we're going to have to discard some of the recovers and discard these 3 probably to go searching for fire cards now. Right, back to the boat. Right, let's see what he's doing next. So, reveal next order. Is back to the boat. Huh? I took a little pause there, but yes, reveal next order. Pillar request. That's not any good. Skip current order. Oh, that's bad news. So skip, I mean their threats increasing, but okay. Well, that means, well, yeah, of course we need another move card as well. So okay, well it means we're going to discard these 3. We need to keep these 2. So discarding 3 cards. We're looking for a move and some fire actions probably. And that's not what we're looking for. Oh dear. 2 command confusions. And well, at least there's a fire action that we can. Yeah, but do you fire or do you discard? Right, back to the boat. See, this is giving the boat the chance to do actions, but then that last one was pretty bad. So recover, doesn't need that. skip current order. Move the smoke grenades ×2. So he's playing 2 smoke grenade actions. Well, I think he's got to move. Well, can we? Are you allowed to? I don't think there's nothing stopping me from activating this unit to move. This would cost 1, 2, and it would cost 1, 2, 3 to move back in. Ah, that's not good enough. Well, Grant, you could just move back and then forward, can't you? If I activate a unit to move, I've got to move. Yeah, that works. So smoke grenades ×2, okay. Has to be adjacent. Problem here is, do I want to block? I kind of do, don't I? Well, hold on. Why don't you just put it in the hex? I mean, I can put the smoke in there, can't I? I mean, I don't need to be shooting at them. I'm more concerned about them shooting at me. Okay, I'm going to activate this rifle unit to move. Right. And then I'm going to place a smoke grenade. Yeah, I'm going to place a smoke grenade in there because we've got two. Let me check smoke grenades again. That's just in an adjacent hex, but can you fire it in your own hex? Actions. Smoke grenades. Smoke grenades used by unit of box movement. Yeah, they've got that, that's right, yeah. Must be played while that unit is activated to move. Select one smoke marker at random, place it in or adjacent to that unit's hex. Provided it's not water or got a blaze in it. Right. Okay, so I've activated him to move, and I'm going to drop smoke in there. So I'm going to grab a smoke marker. And we get, well, there's another 1. Great. So there's another 1 in there. And then, because I've got to move this guy, I'm going to just move him back there. That's 1. Now there's not, well, actually, he could possibly op-fire, admittedly. No, I don't think he can, actually. I think this, you know what, I'm not going to do that anyway, am I? No, he can't. He can't see that, it's clipping that. And he's now behind the building, so none of them can see. I don't even think he can, actually that's a lie, he can see. Yeah, I think we were given that one before, it's quite tight, isn't it? But, because it's him alone, it'd only be a firepower of 3, I don't think they want to take that on. I think they need to benefit, we need to benefit from the group. So I'm not going to fire there. And I'm then going to drop smoke into this hex here, because I had 2 of them to do. So I'm going to grab another one. Hopefully better than a 1. Oh, there's a 7. How about that? And then I'm going to spend another 2 movement points to move back into that hex. I don't know if that's a bit gamey, or I don't think there's anything that stops me from doing that. But you can see now that well, this smoke's not going to affect it. If we're firing it at this hex, it just takes the biggest smoke, doesn't it? It doesn't count that as well. So it'd be a 700ths now. So it kind of makes it. Well, starting to make me wonder, maybe I should have taken that fire on there now that we know that this is. And remember, this isn't going to come away until there's a time trigger, eh? And if it's the Germans that get the time trigger, they may well leave that smoke 7 there and take that one away, because they only need to take one of them away, don't they? Obviously, if it's the Russians that trigger it, they're going to take that one away. Yeah, that seems pretty strong, actually. If I've got all that right, it's possible that. Yeah, okay. And like I say, whether that's gamey or allowed, or I don't think there's anything to stop me from making a move like that, like I say. But yeah, okay. So real next order, because I think that was only his first. Not that he's probably going to do anything anyway. Oh, he's finished, right. So coming back here, and now we're stuck now, because we can't really fire, can we? That 700ths is ridiculous, so. So yeah, well, we need a move order to get this game going. So I think we're going to discard. We're going to discard the fire card though. That's a tough one. Can we fire? No, they've not got range. I was going to say, can we fire at something else? Well, this can fire at this. This cannot, because of that hitting the woods there, and this doesn't have range. So it'd only be the 6 plus 2 is 8. That'd be taking a 1 away from hindrance as well, crossing the fence. That's 7. And then he's firing into a 7, 8, 9, 10. It's not the worst. Right, now having to hang about and get rid of the smoke, which is going to trigger time, which is going to check for sudden death. Ugh. Right. Okay, I'm just going to discard these 2 command confusions, then, and just draw 2 more cards. Looking for a move card. We get another command confusion with a smoke grenades. There's enough smoke going on. Oh my. 4 command confusions. Right, okay. Right, I'm going to have to wrap things up shortly, but it does look like I'm going to squeeze a little part in here. So back to the bot, reveal next order, advance. No, they don't want to do that. What do they want to do? They don't really want to do anything. Yeah, they just want to do nothing. That means they're sitting kind of waiting on things and not pushing things on, but so skip current order, yeah. Yeah. Right, that's not good to them. We're going to skip that as well. And then they're finished. Back to the Russians. And we're just going to discard again. 2 cards. We've got another advance. That's got sustained fire. So's the other advance. So now I've got 2 advance cards. And a fire action. Not a move. Oh dear. Okay. I'm not sure what we should be doing now. I'm not sure. It's maybe time to sleep on it, Grant. Well, it's quite a short part. That's going to be 40 minutes, but let's have. Well, I might as well run through this again. It's probably not going to do anything because I don't think there's anything that they wanted to. Even a fire order. Oh no, I tell a lie. They could fire at the guy that's on the trail. Right, reveal next order. Right is no good. Fire was sustained fire. Oh. I remember not checking for doubles again that last time. We used sustained fire for the Russians. That's an easy one to miss, isn't it? Well, I'm not going to know until I look back in the video. I can't remember at all. The last time we used it, I want to say we had something up in the region of 22 or something, fire power. But I've no idea what the die roll was. Well, hopefully I get a chance to look at that then before. Trying to remember that, Grant. I can maybe look back on that. Okay, so fire was sustained fire, right? But no, he's got the hindrance anyway. I'm thinking he can fire at this and this is alright, but it's still 700 firing out of the hex. But it's probably not any use at all. Because it's going to be like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, including the sustained fire. But it's going to be hindered by 7, so it's going to be an attack of 3. Well, you're as well just going up to that guy, actually. Well, no, why not go for him? Actually, no, can we see him? Maybe it's tight. I don't know, I'd need to see the centre dot of that hex, I think. I mean, it's about there. I think it's probably okay, it's a bit tight. We'll just go for that one then. I might as well doing this. Now let's me draw some cards as well. Then again, if we get a double. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for the sustained fire. Firing at this guy. But -7 for the hindrance, so it's an attack of 3 against this guy. I mean, even if we got 12, that's like 15, and he's in a 10, so yeah, it's a long shot, isn't it? Okay, well, we might as well do it. That's the order that we're given. So, attacking with a 3, we're going to draw dice. 3 and 6 is 9. No triggers. So he needs to defend with a 10. Needs to be a 9, so not a problem. No triggers either. That was a move card though. So that's the sort of thing. It's psych on shoe cards when you're doing things like that, isn't it? Right, I think that was only the first order, so we'll draw one more. And he's finished. Maybe it was the second one. Okay, yeah, I'm going to call it a night, I think. Bit of a short part, that one, but I'd also like to try and look back on that last time that machine gun used sustained fire, just to double check. Oh, see, I didn't even look there. What was it we got? We got a 6. So it was a 1 and a 5. So it's fine. See, I never even looked there, even after talking about it. I'm not looking for the doubles. It's just, I don't know if it's something that could catch everybody out, but it's obviously something that just goes past my head, and I don't think about it. But I definitely remember not sort of looking and saying that wasn't a double. What was it? It was 22. We had 11. No, it was more than 11. So it was 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 8. It would have been an 8. You know what? I don't think it was a double 4. I can't even remember when that was. It's quite a while went by. Okay, I'll try and look back on that and see if we can check up on it. And when I'm watching it back, I should see it anyway, but we'll see. Right, okay, that's me for tonight. I probably will get back tomorrow at some point, but I've got a few things on. And yeah, I'll be back when I'm back. Okay, cheers.